Hello everyone, আজি আমি লৈ আনিছোঁ ক্লাছ 9 চেপ্টাৰ 1 ইভেণ্ট অফ দ্য ইউৰোপিয়ান ইনটু ইণ্ডিয়ান তো কুৱেশ্যন চাবলৈ আনিছোঁ আজি প্ৰথম কুৱেশ্যন দ্য ভেৰি শ্বৰ্ট এনচাৰ কুৱেশ্যন দ্য হু ৱাজ দ্য ফাৰ্ষ্ট পৰ্টুগিজ সেলাৰ টু ডিস্কভাৰ দ্য চি ৰোড বিটুইন ইণ্ডিয়া এণ্ড দ্য ৱেষ্ট when and where in India did he arrive for the first time the প্ৰথম পৰ্টুগিজ ৰুলাৰজনৰ নাম আছিলে ভাস্কো ডি গামা on 1498 আহিছিলে ক'ত at Calicut port. Next, 2 number. Who was the English sailor able to move around the earth through the sea route? The name kisle in 1580 AD, an English sailor named Francis Drake, who was able to circumnavigate the globe. Next question. Who was the English sailor who entered India for the first time with a petition letter and when? The answer here in 1599 AD. For the first time, an English sailor named John Mildenhall reached India. নামটো কি John Mildenhall reached India with a petition letter from Elizabeth, the Queen of England. Next question. When and where did the East India Company initially establish? The East India Company, the East India Merchants formed a trade organization in 1600 AD in London to trade with the Oriental world. This organization came to be known as English East India Company. The next question key, write to objective of the East India Company to permanently rule in India. তো প্ৰথমটো ক'ব পাৰিছে টু এষ্টাব্লিছ ট্ৰেড সুপ্ৰিমেচি ইন ইণ্ডিয়াটো হয় আৰু ছেকেণ্ডটো কি আছিলে টু ছিকিউৰ পলিটিকেল ডমিনেন্স ইন ইণ্ডিয়া ফৰ এফাৰ্মিং ব্ৰিটিছ হোল্ড অভাৰ ইণ্ডিয়া নেক্সট কুৱেশ্যন when and where in India was the first trade center of the English established? তো কেতিয়া in 1615 Thomas Roe arrived at the Surat as the ambassador of the English King James I to Mughal Emperor Jahangir's court. Next question. What is Fort William? The Fort William you know. The Calcutta Trade Center was renamed as Fort William in the honor of William III, the King of England. Which were the two main divisions of the British administrative period of dependent India? Mughal Empire to the Sipa Mutiny, second from 1858 to 1947, restoration of power to the hands of Indians. Next question. Who, when and with what objective was the Govt of India Act enacted? The Govt of India Act was enacted in the British Parliament in 1935. The objective was to declare the formation of federal state in India and to make provisions to form elected government in the provinces, thus giving more power to Indians. Next question. When and with what objective was the Indian Council Act enacted? The Indian Council Act 1861 was introduced by Lord Canning to involve Indians in the governance process, albeit in a limited way, by incorporating them into the Legislative Council. তো এইকেইটা কুৱেশ্যন আছে নেক্সট ভিডিঅ'ত আমি লং কুৱেশ্যনছবোৰ লৈ আনিম ধন্যবাদ